do like the other school pole.
Oh, you don't get your marbles. No, your marbles.
Well, like you look. I don't know.
I thought you know you did that because you're a bottom feeder to
Man, I am. Love it. Do you like it? Do you like it?
I mean, it's just different.
It's different.
I mean, ain't nobody else doing it. So that's all that matters.
Okay.
You like it?
I like it.
Tia likes it.
Yeah, she likes to tug on it. Okay. But anyway.
What up, Kenny Mac?
My brother, man, that's a special angler right there. That is.
Eli. Harold.
I tried to get it on our Team Fish Fire, Kenny. Our group pages just didn't work out. I really tried. So I'm not understanding. So we could talk to that producer guy.
Did you put a new battery in it?
Yeah. Yes, I did. Yeah.
Make sure you won't record over all the conversations
it's not.
and everything.
No.
Because we recorded a lot on there.
Yeah.
A lot of good information.
How long were you guys talking?
We was here for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, we sat down here for a while, man. Dude's very, very knowledgeable.
Oh, I bet. If you guys didn't know, Kenny Mack gave us the pleasure talking to us.
He brought one of his friends over.
One of his friends,
Let's put it like that. He brought one of his good friends over.
A producer.
Real live producer.
And I was very, very impressed. Just a little bit of time I was there, I had to go, but just a little bit of time.
Well, he gave me
a lot of good ideas.
Yeah. But we got, we recorded all the conversation and everything too, so we can go back and, not only that, and I think he's going to come and help us out a little bit too. Like once we get figuring, get on our Team Fish Fighter page and stuff like that.
Do I need to turn this up a little bit? Go ahead.
Can you guys hear us out there very well?
Yeah. Can you guys hear us? Well, I feel like they can't hear us.
Because we can't hear them?
No, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's originally we got a little bit of sound going on, don't we? We used to do.
Hello?
I don't know.
Yes.
Yes, okay, good, thank you, Harold. But, man, so you had a good week, I had a good week. We didn't do the podcast last week. So, we had our last guest was Steve from Kansas City Carp Anglers. And, man, he very knowledgeable. He was.
Yeah.
But also, speaking of the Kansas City Carpers, check us out. The Kansas City Carp Anglers group, the Harvest Moon Classic. It's over there. It's going to start October 3rd. How many teams they said they need?
I think they was only going to have. I think they needed
I feel like they need about 5 or 6 more.
Yeah, they did 16 teams total. They needed 4 to 6 more. 4 to 6 more teams.
And how much what was the payout?
Payout first place is going to be $3,000. Entry fee is $500. Teams of 1 or 2, so you can have 1 or 2 people. Top 4 fish win. Obviously, it's a poundage, so total weight.
Man, I mean, and that's the Kansas City. If you guys out there, carp anglers out there, you guys want some big time money? Right there.
It's legit, man. You got the flyers.
Kansas City Harvest Moon Classic. Spots still available.
Maybe. There may be. If you're interested, I would definitely get a hold of
5 left, probably. That's about it.
Yeah.
Last time we heard.
Well, last time we heard was 5. That was a few weeks ago. So I'm sure we may have had 1 or 2 people reach out to him or something.
Those guys, I mean, it's dope. They're some nice sized monsters in there. Good size, big fish. So they said a lot of good fishing. I think this is it's actually their 3rd one they're getting ready to do. And it's a different location. It's not the same place each year, but that's something you guys probably want to check it out. Also,
Jamie just said the Carp Angler teammates.
Yep.
She said there is still spots available left today.
There you go, right there. Heard it. Congratulations to that whole team right there. They're doing a great job. And also between we got our Fall Carp Classic coming up in September. We were trying to make that one there real big too. You got 70 pegs out on that one. If you guys got any kind of other tournaments that you guys like to post, let us know. Go ahead and say it on here. Hey, we got a tournament getting ready to happen here in a couple of weeks. Feel free.
Yeah, we'll give you guys a shout out.
Yep.
You know, try to get some extra people to show up.
Yeah, a lot of carp anglers definitely checks out our page all the time. And,
there's more and more. It's growing more and more.
Growing,
that's
growing.
why that's why we have the little young man on there that we do today.
My God. Yeah.
He's young.
Young gun.
He is, but he's caught some beautiful fish.
I was going to talk to him, but I was stalking his old page, man. He's got some good stats going on.
Yeah.
There's a couple other things I was very, very surprised what he does do.
Yeah.
From Arizona. So you want to get him on it? You want to go ahead and get him on it?
Let's go ahead and get him on it.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get him on the show.
While we're doing this, shout out to everybody that supports us.
Yeah.
CarpAngler.com.
CarpAngler.com.
Barbershop. Definitely Big Mike Thornburg, Big Money Beepers.
Kenny Mack, appreciate you,
Carp
man.
Commando, Kenny Mack.
Heck yeah.
You know, shout out to all the bait shops. You know, because they've donated a time or two or three or four. You know what I mean? So, you know, show everybody some love.
Definitely. Man. Heck yeah.
Well, here we go. Let's give Jace a call.
Let's do it. Jace. There he is. Jace.
Hello?
What's going on, Jace?
Hello, Jace.
How you doing, brother?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Pretty good. Now, see, right now, I'm gonna put you out there right now, Jace. Kenny Mack said you talk like a church mouse. I think you're doing all right.
Yeah.
I think you're
But
doing
it could be
okay.
the speaker. It could be the speaker though too.
It could be the speaker. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good.
Yeah. Man, how old are you again?
I'm 15.
15
No,
years
you're
old.
15. I thought he was 17.
No, 15.
Nope.
All right.
Is your mother and father nearby?
No, not right now, no.
See, they're like saying, "Oh, you're talking that Team Fish Fire group." You know how? I'll be damned if you talk to the Team Fish Fighters.
Watch your language, James. This is a PG show.
Okay.
This is a PG show. Well, you want to tell everybody a little bit about yourself? You know what I mean?
Alright, yeah. Well, I'm from Phoenix, Arizona. I've been fishing my whole life, pretty much. All around the state. I only got into carp fishing probably about beginning of March 2023.
Oh wow.
So I haven't been doing it that long, but man, I just fell in love with it.
Yeah.
Best fishing out there for sure.
Yeah. So you basically started out what, catfishing or bass fishing, and
Yeah, bass fishing and trout fishing. Man.
That's what I was kind of thinking. It's just kind of knowing. I feel like I know your background a little bit. You're from Arizona. That's a good country area, and so of course bass angling would probably be like your first step.
Is that what's big over there? Is bass fishing?
Yeah, bass fishing, trout fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then so you got into bass, and I'm sure you got into catfishing after that, and then once you got a hook onto a carp, it's like game over, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Never going back after that.
Wow.
Now, when you first started carp fishing, like, did somebody show you, or did you did you snag your carp, or
so
you know?
I had a buddy at the local park who showed me. He had the European style stuff,
Yeah.
and he showed me that style, and I just fell in love with it.
So, do you see a lot of people carp fishing in Arizona?
Not a lot.
Yeah.
We have a good group, the Arizona Carp Anglers group.
Yeah, I seen that.
We're a good amount of people. I'd say there's a good amount though, for sure, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What's really big here is the urban, because we don't got that much water, so it's
Yeah, you're like
all in the city pretty much.
like a little desert there almost.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And what is that, like canals or something like that, or?
What's that?
Like you said, it's a lot of urban water, like in the city. So is it like canals and?
Oh yeah, so it's just a bunch of parks pretty much. Parks, canals.
Okay. What's
Even the natural rivers that we have are all super close to the city.
Wow. Okay. I mean, I'm kind of done with Arizona a little bit. So you got mountains over there?
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. So, so you're gonna have all that nice freshwater streams and all that kind of stuff. And so, what's the biggest lake around you?
I'm not too sure what the biggest lake is, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's Lake Havasu.
Okay. And that's what, maybe like an hour away or pretty close, 30 minutes?
Oh, that's 3 hours. away
3
from
hours.
me.
Wow. Okay. I could dig it.
We don't really have that much natural lakes close.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, again, I stalk on your page a little bit, trying to get to know you a little bit, so, and we just became friends just recently. But Kenny Mac highly recommended you, and I'm like, okay, let's check this out. So, and you got some pretty good stats on you right now.
Thank you.
Yeah, great job.
Especially for only being fishing for a little bit over a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, about a year and a half, I'd
Yeah, a
say.
little bit over almost a year.
So some of the pictures I also was going. Are you a rodeo person?
I used to ride bulls.
Yeah. Okay. Ride bulls. Ride bull. We don't get that many bull riders on this show.
No, we
Wow.
don't. I don't think he's probably the first.
Yeah. Well, actually, Rick Slinker's son, Davis Slinker here in Indiana, he rode bulls.
Yeah. Well, he ain't never been on our show.
No, he'd never been on the show, but yeah, he'd be the first one. But wow, what is it like to ride a bull?
Man, it's definitely scary for the first time,
Yeah, I bet.
but
After
it's
that,
all in your head.
It's
Yeah.
it's an
All in
adrenaline
your
after
head.
that, though, ain't it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, sweet. So, all right. Now that what was the biggest? What was the fish that you caught that got you started? Remember the size of it?
It was only like a 2-pounder,
Oh, but you
probably.
yeah, but it fought pretty good, didn't it?
Oh yeah. Yeah. That was like my first ever carp, because I never really targeted them,
Yeah.
but that fight just got me hooked.
Eli said it's riding a bull is like catching a carp. So since you ain't been fishing that long, what's your PBs?
I don't have an official PB on my mirrors. They're
Okay.
small, but my PB common is 30 pounds.
Yeah,
That's still good.
yeah, because I know grown men that ain't never caught
Yeah, they still haven't
30-pound
caught.
fish.
Yeah, 30 pounds yet.
They're still looking for it.
Yeah. Heck, I got. You wanted something to tell you, truth. I guess I'm one of those grown men. I have caught maybe a 32-pound mirror, but I haven't. I think my biggest common is a 29. Something.
See, grown men.
There you go. So
Nah, he's hit some things. He's got medallions to prove.
yeah, I got a medallion. Heck yeah, I do. No, but man, wow. So you say you had this little group of carp anglers, Arizona Carp Anglers.
Yep. Arizona Carp Anglers.
So you guys, do you go out and hang out with them and fish with them?
Yeah, we have had a few socials in the past.
Okay.
I get out with Eli. He's in the chat right now. I get out with him quite a bit.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about Eli too. So.
Where'd you catch your 30-pound carp, or how did you catch it?
So that was at the Salt River, and that was a very rewarding fish, to say the least. So I started my morning off at a canal, but the conditions were just not in my favor. It was like 25 miles per hour wind. So it knocked my rod pod over. That was the first bad thing, and it broke one of my alarms. And then the second bad thing was I had my phone on my chair, and it blew my phone into the canal.
Oh, no kidding.
So I was in a pretty bad mood after that, but I decided to make a trip out to the river, and I put in a few buckets of bait.
Yeah.
And put my rods out, and in probably 30 minutes I had that run.
Wow.
Yeah, I bet you was happy when you seen the size of that fish.
Oh yeah, I was super happy.
Have you been to Del Hollow?
Nope, but I do got a trip this September
No kidding.
with the legend Kenny Mack.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Kenny Mack?
Kenny, that sounds
Yeah,
familiar.
it does sound
It
familiar.
does sound familiar.
We know him from somewhere. We'll
Yeah.
we'll get to it. We'll figure out where we know him from.
Nah, Kenny
Nah,
Mack.
he's-
Yeah, the legendary.
He's a good dude, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Solid.
Yeah, that's but yeah, that's a reward.
He wants the best for everybody.
Oh, he does. That's one thing about
Yeah.
Kenny Mack. He's out there to help all kinds of carp anglers in a heartbeat. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely you want to go on that trip. You guys talk about maybe doing like a week session together, or has he got?
I won't have too much time. I think I'll only have about 4 days.
Okay, 4 days. There you go. Sounds like you're a busy person. What else you do?
Welding for the past 3 months.
Welding?
Yeah,
Hey,
getting into that.
that's good. That's a good career right
Yeah,
there.
it is a good career. You'll make some nice money doing that.
So, do you break any
Other
bones?
than that, I don't do much.
Yeah.
Other than fish.
Yeah. Did you ever break any bones on bull riding?
No broken bones, but a lot of sprained ankles and
Right. Yeah.
hurt arms and stuff.
Dang. Jeez. Boy.
Shane said this kid is a jack of all trades. Look, we got a couple good questions coming from the audience.
Yeah.
You know, Eli wants to know when you're going. Kenny Mack wants to know, do you fish over your chum or outside of it? And also, what kind of grades you get?
Alright, so I always fish outside of the chum. After I caught that 30. So Kenny told me to fish outside of it, to bring in the big ones.
Yeah.
And I always do that now.
Okay.
And I get pretty good grades. I do online school,
Oh.
but I get A's and B's.
Oh, that's good.
Nice.
Better than me. Good job.
Thank you.
I wasn't the brightest kid in school, but anyway. Yeah. So in Arizona, you got three rod limit or 2 rod limit?
2 rod limit, but
Yeah.
my mom has a license, so sometimes I'll put 3 out and just say it's her.
Oh yeah, you don't need a now. What's the fishing license age in there?
I believe it's 10.
10?
10 years old, you gotta have a fishing license?
I think. I'm not too sure.
Because here in Indiana it's 17. But
Oh wow.
yeah, 10. Man, they're strict over there, aren't they?
Yeah,
I
10
feel
or
like-
12. I'm not sure. Unless
about-
they changed it, but
Now, what about chumming and stuff like
That's what I was
that?
getting ready to say. How's
Are you like, can you chum? Like, are you?
yep. There's no chumming laws here.
okay? All right. Wow.
That's pretty.
Yeah, definitely different.
I
Yeah.
also seen on the picture that James had put out for everybody, koi.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So that one was in Oklahoma actually.
Was you like on vacation, or did you go down there to target it, or?
I went out there for Christmas and Jamie told me about that pond.
Okay. See, I haven't even caught a koi yet. Did you caught a koi?
It's been a long time.
But you have caught a koi?
Huh?
You have caught a koi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a long
I
time.
feel like you're thinking about it. Like you're not sure.
I mean, it's been a long time ago. It wasn't big.
Okay. I dreamed I had one.
Yes.
But well, that what is okay? Who'd you always looked up to as a mentor for advice on carp fishing?
That's a good one. It'd have to be either Alan Blair or Carl, Fishing Carl.
Oh yeah. What's it like fishing with them?
Oh, I thought you said like inspiration.
Yeah. That's true.
Oh,
Oh, you never fished with
I
them.
know.
You just watched them. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, that's cool. That, all right. Is there a particular flavors you like to use?
I like the fruity flavors, pretty much only fruity flavors.
Yeah. Okay.
I like the Proline ones specifically.
Prolines, gotcha. All right. That, and you know, I know it don't really matter on what kind of fishing gear that you use, because you know that's just my opinion. But what kind of carp gear do you fish with? I mean, do you know your stuff?
Yeah, I fish with Emblem 45 as my reels, and I got some rope brands.
Okay. That also about let me go ahead and get this going here for you too. Then what would you say is what that tracks the carp? Do you like use pack bait a lot?
Yeah, I use pack bait.
Okay. Like oats and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, oats, panko.
Oats and panko. Gotcha. Do you put any kind of flavor? Do you put flavor in your panko?
Yeah, I put the Proline stuff in there.
Okay. Well, there's some kind of certain type of flavors? Pineapple?
My go-to.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of people say pineapple. They're a while though.
Yeah. Is pineapple like a real big thing down over there?
I don't know about over here,
Yeah.
but I've always used pineapple jello, pineapple boilies,
Oh wow.
pop-ups, all that.
All right. Well.
What kind of rods and reels you use?
I use quick drag reels.
Yeah, those ain't cheap.
No, that's pretty good stuff right there. Have you ever messed with tiger nuts?
Yep. Tiger nuts and pop-up corn is my go-to rig all the time.
Okay. And of course, be pineapple too, right?
No, the tiger nuts aren't pineapple. I don't know what brand they are.
Okay. All right.
Just some random ones I have.
Lee Horn wants to know short hook lengths or long.
When I'm fishing with pack bait, I always go short hook lengths.
Okay.
If I'm fishing over a PVA bag, or a PVA mesh bag, I'll go a little bit longer than normal.
All right. Okay. You ever mess with PVA bags?
Oh yeah, I use those quite a bit.
Yeah, he said.
Okay, I must have missed that. Now, what do you put in the PVA bags a lot? Boilies?
I put
Proline?
pack bait, crumbed up boilies,
Okay.
and a little bit of some PVA stick mix from Carp Anglers.
Alright, cool.
Do you
So,
use cow cubes?
Not too much. I haven't tried them that much. I've only used them a little bit this year.
okay. Have you ever, I'm sorry. What would be your best experience, or the best knowledge of carp fishing that you had since you started fishing?
Probably targeting super pressured fish. That's the biggest thing that I say I'd be good at.
Okay. You got a story
in
behind it?
Arizona,
Yeah.
we got so much people who fish. You're constantly seeing the same thing, corn on a hook, you know, people walking by, all that type of stuff. So you gotta really be on your game when you're fishing these urban ponds.
Okay. And of course you use bait alarms?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All the,
Yep.
just the European style and all that kind of stuff? So.
Oh yeah, I use all the European stuff.
So you say there's a lot of pressure around the lakes that you fish?
Yeah, I don't really fish like big lakes. A lot of the ponds are super small,
Yeah.
but they're just so pressured.
Okay.
So the number one thing I found, and I learned from a good buddy Brian Cooper, backleads. Backleads have resulted in all the koi I've caught in Arizona.
Okay. So where do you get all your I'm sure you shop at carpangler.com, right?
Yeah, I get all my stuff at Carp Anglers.
Do you got any like a local bait shops around you?
Not that sell carp stuff,
Yeah. No?
but we do have the pro line attractants at the Cabela's and Bass Pros here.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. I can dig it. Alright. So,
That's pretty cool that they got there already, you know. They're when it comes to flavor company, I think they're leading the game, for sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love, you know, I mean, obviously I use a lot of, I'm sponsored by R&W, which is, I've always used R&W, but, you know, for them to already be in Cabela's and stuff like that, they have a big line of everything now. Bass, bluegill, crappie, carp, catfish.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you, how do you go chumming about when you get to your swim? Like kayaking, catapulting, or
I use a bait boat.
Bait boat.
And spalms is what I use.
Okay, all right, good job.
Bait boats are nice.
Yeah, those are nice. Yeah, I think I was really impressed down with Austin Anderson's one with a big burst cut. Big
Black Beauty, or Black Betty.
Black Betty. That's it. Yeah, I was really impressed with
Yeah, them
those.
things are really, really nice. They're really good for, you know, it's not only good for chumming, but,
Yeah,
you know, you could take your, you know, if you want to put your ball up underneath that tree, you can take it and put it over there underneath that tree with that bait boat.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah.
It's not only for chumming, you know what I mean? That's just strategically putting your ball anywhere you want it.
But how do you use your hair rigs? And like
So hair rigs, I'll tie up a normal hair rig, but I'll add a piece of the Nash blowback tubing.
okay, nice. Okay.
It's a bottom lip every time. I use that specifically on me pretty much.
Of course, you said short version.
Yep, short hook links.
Do you-
And when I'm fishing boilies,
Yeah,
big hook baits like snowmans,
gotcha.
you always use a slip D rig. It's just right next to that hook, so you don't have to worry about them spitting it out and not getting hooked.
Yeah. What size hooks do you use, and do you change size hooks when you're fishing for koi?
I use size 6 pretty much for everything.
6 is good.
Koi, everything.
Same size of everything.
All right. So what? Now you said what was your? We talked about it. You don't really weigh your fish too much, do you?
Not the small ones really now.
Yeah. Okay. Is there a certain person you always like to go out fishing with?
Probably Eli, I'd say.
Eli? Okay.
And how old is Eli?
I don't know. How old are you, Eli?
Well, I mean, I'm sure you guys are friends.
Yeah.
So he's probably ain't even out too far from you, is he?
No, he lives right by me.
Oh, there
Pretty
he
close.
is. And he's the one probably got you into it, right?
He's not the one that got me into it. The one that got me into it actually bass fishes now.
Okay. Nice. The one that you was bass fishing that you caught a carp, is he?
He said he's 24.
Oh my God.
I think he's lying. People's laughing at him.
What's up, Raphael?
What's up, Raphael? Say he's late to the party.
Yeah, Raphael's watching. And, so yeah, guys, if you guys got any questions out here for
Yep.
Jace,
Feel free to ask
yeah,
us.
feel free to.
We'll get them asked for you.
So is the rods that you fish with, are they 12 or 13s?
They're 9.6.
9.6.
Odd number.
No.
Yeah, Kenny Mack was saying he's a little guy.
Okay.
Said he's a little guy. Said he was riding a bull. The bull didn't even know he was even on him. What do you prefer? You like fishing at nighttime or daytime?
I've tried fishing at night, but daytime has always produced more.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of. I feel like that's kind of odd because I feel like Arizona gets really hot over there.
It does. I I haven't fished in the summer when I had more experience. Like last time I fished in the summer at night, I didn't know what I was doing that much.
Right.
Yeah. Compared to what you know now.
Yeah.
So again, I'm being dumbfounded about Arizona. Does it snow in Arizona?
Not where I live, no.
Okay.
It does snow up north, though.
Up north with it?
So do you get to fish all year round?
Kinda. I kind of pack my rods up in the summertime, though. It's just
That's
too
totally
hot
opposite.
and
Oh, yeah.
miserable.
Yeah. So that's,
You don't do no like morning
Night.
sessions or nights or you
Right,
know.
I try, but I mean, it gets to 100 degrees at like 9 in the morning, so
wow. That's crazy.
it's already 113 some days here.
Heck, I think we hit about 93 or 97.
Yeah, something like that.
Yesterday was 91, but
So
I mean,
what do you do in the summertime? Like you said, you don't really fish in the summertime because it's too hot. So what do you normally do?
I don't really carp fish in the summertime, I'd say.
Okay.
I'll go out and bass fish, do some fly fishing too,
Fly-
up north.
fly fish. See, that's another work of art right there.
There's a lot of people out there that carp fish,
Yeah,
fly fish for carp.
fly rods.
Oh yeah, we got tons of guys who fly fish out here for the carp.
Now, do you guys have problems with bow anglers out there?
Not really.
No. Okay.
On the main, like the big natural lakes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but not where I fish pretty much. No.
Okay.
How are the river conditions in the summertime versus the wintertime?
So the river conditions, that's a pretty cool one. In the summertime, it's almost like unfishable. The weeds just get crazy, the flow's crazy. But in the wintertime, they drop the flow of the river.
Okay.
The river is formed by a lake, and they let water out of the dam in the summertime.
Yeah.
And they don't let it out in the wintertime. So the fish, they almost get stuck in like giant puddles, like giant ponds. It's like,
Well, I can see that.
and it's just, it's awesome, man. The action's like no other. It's easy, but the summertime's harder if you want to catch them.
Okay. All right. Wow.
How do you get money to fish and pay for a bait boat, etc.?
Oh.
I save it from Christmas, and I also work at a horse farm
First one, best.
cleaning stalls.
Okay.
How long you been doing that?
I've been doing that for 2 years.
That's some good work right there. It's hard work too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, it sounds like you got a good head on your shoulder, man. You're into welding. I mean,
Thank you.
besides riding bulls, I guess. I'm not quite sure that's too smart, but I probably would try it.
Do you still ride bulls, or since you found carp fishing, you don't ride bulls no more?
Not as much, no.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get back into it, but my mom's not having it ever since I got into carp fishing. She's like,
You gotta pick one or the other, son.
It's safer.
yeah, safer, definitely.
That's funny. That's pretty great.
Yeah, it is. Let's see. I guess we should ask you this at the beginning. Is there anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Oh yeah.
Shout out to my parents, man.
Yeah.
They drive me all over the state. They take me fishing a lot, every weekend pretty much, if I ask them.
That's nice.
And my mom's actually the one who's going to be taking me out to Dale Hollow.
Oh, nice. So,
That'll be nice to get her on some giant carp.
so does your family,
Do they fish or?
yeah, exactly.
No, not really. I'm the only one that fishes.
They're just there for the moral support.
Yeah.
Eli says it's not too hot, never too hot to fish.
Oh man, it's pretty hot usually.
Yeah, so it happens. Oh, wow.
What kind of advice can you give maybe another kid that's out there watching that's your age that's just now getting into it as far as carp fishing? Like, what kind of advice would you give him, like maybe not get discouraged or, patience is key?
definitely don't be discouraged. That's one of them. And also, don't try to overcomplicate things.
Yeah. Pretty simple.
Simple hair rig, that's all you need.
Yeah.
And definitely don't be discouraged, because I probably put in 4 months just hitting that same spot at the river until I got my 30.
Okay. Gotcha.
And I went there with 2 buddies one time.
Yeah.
And they're newer carp fishing, and I got them both 30s, but not me, because I was kind of guiding them, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. You're teaching them.
Yeah.
You know?
They took your glory. They took your glory.
But then about 2 months later, I caught that 30, and it made it all worth it.
Nice. Nice. That's awesome. So, okay. Are you on your way to getting your license here soon?
Yeah, I still have to get my permit.
Okay,
but
gotcha.
I'll be getting my license in December,
All right.
probably.
Have you ever thought about in the future of getting into tournaments, carp tournaments?
Definitely in the future, yeah. Just gotta get some more knowledge.
Right.
Sure.
Hey, tell you the truth, you sound pretty knowledgeable right now.
Yeah.
I mean, you know how to. You already got the. Sounds like to me you already got the whole chumming thing pat down. You got your. You're happy with the 9-foot rods. Do you want bigger rods?
Maybe probably as he gets older, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, like.
Maybe if I start traveling around more, but for Arizona, a 9-foot rod is the perfect rod.
That's what I was kind of thinking. That's
Well, he
what,
said he fishes a lot of these ponds and stuff are small. They're not really big.
Yeah, the big. Yeah. So it's like.
Yeah.
So, do you catch a lot of koi?
Yeah, that koi.
Eli, that's what Eli said. He's had to see find the crazy looking koi.
It is a crazy koi.
I don't catch a lot.
I mean, you
but
probably
I'm
got.
after a lot.
You probably got a lot of people stalking your page right now, checking out your photos in their background. Man, let's go check out this 15-year-old kid.
Yeah. But finding those koi is pretty easy.
Yeah.
We stick out so good in the water.
Now, when you go chasing the koi, like, do you float bread or do you know?
Almost all my koi, I'll do a whole lap around the pond, because it's not a big pond. I'll do a whole lap before I put my rods out. And I'll have a bag of corn with me. And if I see a fish that I want, I'll throw out a handful of corn, go get my rods, and I'll walk my pack bait ball down to the spot I baited, and then walk that rod about 20 feet back to my rod pod.
Yeah.
And I'll put on a back lead, and I almost get them every time.
Nice.
They're super smart, the koi at that one pond I fish. So you gotta use back leads.
And what was the weight of that koi that you had in that picture? Did you actually get to weigh it?
That one was 16 pounds.
16. That's still
That's
good.
a nice koi.
Yeah.
That's a few.
A lot of kois are pretty small.
That's $1,000 fish, if not more.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, online.
No, I'm serious.
No, that's oh yeah, it's like it was big, but What?
I actually have names for all the koi that pond that I live by.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so how many kois have you caught?
I've caught 3 out of all the 5 I've seen so far.
Hey.
I have 2 more fish I have to get before I've caught all the koi that I've seen personally.
Okay. All right. What kind of brand names of bait alarms you have?
They're Sonics.
Sonics? Okay, that's good. I like
Sonic SKS.
Yeah, I think I got some.
What's the weirdest bait you've ever used?
Weirdest bait.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just use cornbread, tigers, and boilies.
I know you ain't been fishing that long, but what's your craziest experience while you was fishing? Maybe something you saw or happened, you know.
Craziest experience is probably I was fishing at this park, which I was perfectly allowed to, and I had a double up, so I had 2 fish on my mat, and this crazy like old lady came and was telling me I couldn't have the fish out. That was probably my craziest one.
Oh, you got one of those pitas? Am I saying that?
Yeah.
Pita?
Actually, I have a video of it on my Instagram. I got it because I was filming, and there's a video of her freaking out on me.
Do you always film?
Not that much, but I try to. I try to capture some of my runs on camera and stuff.
That's cool. So is that your biggest thing in social media? Is Instagram?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So.
Do you practice good carp care?
Oh yeah, always.
Nice. What, cradle, landing mat?
Yeah, cradle, landing mats.
Yeah, good.
Carp nets, antibacterial spray
Oh, wow.
for their mouths and stuff.
Oh, you really got into that one, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That's good.
You don't really see too many people do that at all.
You know what's crazy? I mean, I know, we're off topic, but I was at Hubs the other day, and they was actually spraying their fish with some of that stuff.
Hubs really stepping up their game.
Oh yeah, they sell landing mats, they sell cradles. I want to say, you get cradles in there for like $100.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't think he charges no tax on them or nothing.
Wow, nice.
But I took a fish up there, and it had a little mark on it, so they sprayed it with some. I want to say it was like green or blue stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, it's blue.
Blue?
Yeah.
They also use like salt inside their little.
Yeah, inside their salt and like their little water. Yeah.
Huh. Wow. Nice. So you don't night fish?
Nope.
Nope.
Not really.
I originally do a lot of daytime fishing, but sometimes when it gets hot, I do not mind going out to do some night fishing. I mean, you do a lot of night fishing, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah. Especially
in
in the summertime, because you'll notice, obviously the pay lakes are a lot different than wild, but
right.
In the pay lakes, the fish will tend to not hit during the day, and they'll feed at night.
Right.
But you'll know that though, because there's constantly somebody going out there, and they're like, "Hey, bro, I went last night, and I ain't catch none, but I went today and tore them up."
I feel like it's sometimes kind of cool when you night fish too. It's a different type of atmosphere. Because you're around a bunch of buddies and all that kind of stuff. Quiet, peaceful. You hear the crickets, you see the moon shining and all that stuff. You're out there chilling. You're drinking a beer. In his case, he's drinking a soda. Or whatever. A glass of milk. I don't know.
A glass of milk, really, Jay? Really?
Joking, man.
I know.
A lot of great people drink milk. Look at the people from the Indy 500. They drink them.
I mean, they just won the Indy 500.
Yeah, they just went around laps 500
You think
times.
he's going to be at the lake at night or on the river drinking a glass of milk?
When I catch my fish, I always drink a glass of milk. Champions of champions.
With your medallion on.
With my medallion, Yeah.
Kenny Mack says, does he take his own photos?
Oh, do you?
A lot of times I do. I have not mastered self-tapes yet, though. Most of the time it's my mom or dad.
Yeah. Well, shout out to mom and dad, because they took some good pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool that your
my
mom and
dad's
dad.
pretty good.
It's pretty cool that your mom and dad are behind you, man. Let you enjoy, your newfound passion. But obviously, I guess if you was riding bulls before,
they want to keep you off the bulls.
They want to keep you off the bulls.
Your dad's not that way, is he? I could understand mom.
What's that?
I said I could understand your mom don't want you to ride a bull, but how about your dad?
I mean, his dad's probably like every other dad.
He's a hell yeah, good old boy. Ride that bull, man.
Yeah, he's probably like whatever mom says. Go, son.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're probably right about that too.
He doesn't really care if I ride bulls.
Yeah, there you go.
Dad ain't trying to be in the doghouse.
Oh jeez, what the heck, man?
Is there a place you would love to? Where's a place that you would love to go fish?
That's a good one. Probably either France or London, like the urban
Yeah.
Lots in Monday.
Yeah, go hit you a big 50.
So that's another question that brought to my attention. So, okay, when you first hit that carp, when you was bass fishing at that time, and it's like, man, these things fight pretty good, right? And so that makes, prior after that, you started looking on to YouTube and all that stuff, started looking up the European style fishing, or did Eli say, hey, or you got a hold of Eli somehow, and or I mean, what attracted you to go to those other lakes into different countries? Basically, what I'm trying to say.
Honestly, I think Alan Boyer is what really makes me want to go there. Like the urban banks.
Yes.
The urban banks scene is what really inspired me and stuff.
Yeah.
The fish over there are
Yeah.
second to none.
Have you? What other carp anglers on YouTube do you like to listen to, watch? I like Steve Bridges. I like Steve Bridges the most, to tell you the truth.
Paul, I forgot how to say his last name. He's the Canadian guy.
Paul Hunt.
Paul Hunt and Paul Siosa. I don't know how to say his last name.
Paul Hunt.
He's another Canadian guy.
Paul Hunt from Canada. He actually been to Dale Hall a couple times, and he almost had the
State record?
state record from what I heard. Well, I don't know what the state record is in Dale Hollow. And it has actually been recorded as a state record, but I heard just for him going down there, he busted that number pretty good. I think it had to be like 43 at one time, 43 pounds if I'm not
It's hard to
mistaken.
tell.
Yeah, I mean, numbers seems like they keep on. Yeah, see that yellow critter.
See it?
Yeah, I watched that's
There's
what
been a
that.
bunch of them. We've been finding them.
What is that, turtle?
No, it's fucking just that little thing you got the pinchers on the back of it.
Kill the teamfish fighter logo. Hard to snap.
I don't know, we've been finding them outside, like a bunch of nests outside.
You know, it's kind of weird because when I'm in my garage, you know, working, you know, in my bake garage, I get these little bugs just falling off the ceiling, and I look up and I almost see how they even get it.
Kenny Mac said 46 and some change
46 and some change.
is the
Man,
is the record out there.
46 pounder. What is the state? What is your guys' state record on carp, common carp with that?
48, I believe.
40?
No, 47.
47. Jeez.
And all the fish over like 35 pounds have almost came from the canal.
Wow. Wow.
Only that certain stretch of the canal.
Yeah.
It's actually fed by the river that I fish.
Okay.
And that's a really like people have fished there for 2 months straight in boating. It's super hard. You got to put in lots and lots and lots of bait.
Kenny said that's what Paul Hunt called was a 46 and some change. So that's not the state record, but that's what he called it.
Eli was telling us that, have you ever caught a buffalo?
Nope, I've not caught a buffalo. I've only gone on a trip once.
Once?
Where at?
Apache Lake, which is in Arizona.
Okay.
How far away from you are how far are you from Texas?
Like maybe 10 hours.
Okay. That's
Something like that.
You're thinking of Austin Anderson?
Yeah,
right?
man. He said, you should look up Austin Anderson.
Have you ever looked up?
Oh yeah. I definitely want to get out there with them sometime.
Yeah. Tommy had the pleasure.
Yeah.
So Kenny Mack and a couple other teammates of ours, Ricky Massey, they all had the pleasure at one time of going fishing with him.
Yeah.
I had my chance at one time and I kind of turned it down like a dumb butt, but that's
Well, it's definitely, especially if you're able to go to like Decker or Lady Bird or something like that to fish during the daytime. Well, Decker you can only fish during the daytime.
Okay.
Lady Bird I think you can fish all the whole time.
Yeah. Through the night and all that stuff.
But I would definitely, if you can go when you can camp and fish at night and fish all day, that's what I really want to do.
Well, there's a question. So, is your sessions like short sessions, like just a day or a weekend? I mean,
Yeah.
just a one
Most
day?
of the time, it's only a day.
Just a day, okay. Because, then I was just thinking, I was see if I was going to catch him, man. Like, see if he was like fishing like a couple of days. Like, wait a minute, so you have fish at night?
Yeah.
But he said no.
Well, if he's fished in parks, they can't be in there past 10 probably.
Oh, he's got curfew.
Well, no.
Bedtime? Is that
Yeah, James, he needs some milk. No, but most of the parks, they close at 10 p.m.
Oh.
I don't know about there in Arizona, but I know most of ours do. As soon as it gets dusk or dawn, they don't want nobody in there.
Yeah. Wow.
So is that how they are where you live?
Yeah, most of the parks close at around 11. But at the one park I fished with the koi, I don't think it says it closes at 10, but there's no like fences or anything.
Now, when you go fishing for these koi, do you catch other carp too?
Oh yeah, I'll catch commons and stuff.
So, you're part of the carpanglers.com group team.
Yep.
So, how did that happen? I mean, like, Raphael, like, hey, this kid's got some good stats, he's got good head and shoulders, or...
I'm pretty sure it was after I posted that 30.
Oh, 30, and then he said, man, this is game on, and hey, I need this kid on my team.
Yep.
I'm sure Raphael needs to chime in on this and tell us our crap. I don't know, man. So,
He was watching.
yeah, he was watching for a second.
He stepped in.
So what's it like being part of carpanglers.com?
Oh, it's awesome, man. You
Yeah.
get some free stuff every now and then.
Nice,
Get
nice.
to promote some products.
Okay, I can dig it. Wow.
Nice.
Nothing like that. So, huh. What kind of, did you get anything free yet?
That's what he said.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
He's giving me a lot of store
Like
credits
what?
and stuff.
well, that's what I'm talking about. What was your first item that you got?
I think it was
I'm just being
a bunch
nosy.
of boilies.
Huh?
A bunch of boilies.
Okay, boys.
James, he's over here. He's jealous.
Yeah, I'm
That's what it
jealous
is.
now.
He's jealous. he ain't get no boilies. Let's see here.
Oh my God.
Like, do you like to fish around like debris in the water or
Yeah,
rocks or
that's good.
limbs?
We really don't have that much debris or any snags or anything. Like the canal,
Yeah.
the sides of the canal are concrete, the bottom's concrete. It's all concrete and it goes on for miles throughout all the city.
Do they ever clean it?
Clean it.
Yeah, they'll drain it and they'll actually move the fish. They'll drain it completely and they'll clean the bottom. But sometimes some of the fish die because they don't really care that much because they're carp.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
That's
don't get to them, and they're more worried about like the koi and stuff like that probably more than they are the common carp.
You get
They're worried about the grass carp the most because they actually stock them in there to keep
Yeah.
it clean.
To keep it clean.
how about Asian carp? Do you have any kind of Asian carp over there?
Nope, we don't got Asian carp here.
Yeah, that's a good thing. But
Yeah,
how about tumbleweeds?
tumbleweeds. We do have those in the water.
You got a lot of tumbleweeds in the water. I was kind of wondering about that. I remember watching the news one time, and I wonder if it's Arizona or that they had a big population of tumbleweeds just started just building up really bad. I can't remember exactly what state that was in, but I mean it's pretty crazy. Yeah, I mean, they're
Our main structure here in the canals are shopping carts.
shopping carts. Well, you need
Yeah.
good structure. Good structure.
They gotta hide somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Now, do you guys have a lot of problems with like homeless people in the parks?
I don't. I live in a pretty decent part of town, but in like
Okay.
Phoenix,
No.
downtown,
Yeah.
So you
it's bad. Yeah.
I mean, because when I was
shopping carts and then homeless people? You thought it was shopping carts and homeless people?
no, I'm just I'm thinking about our parks here. When I was in Texas, there's just homeless people everywhere. It's
All right.
crazy.
Yeah. Okay.
So, you know,
It sounds like you got a bunch of Karens over there where he's at. Don't touch the fish.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
It's more Karens where I live than homeless people.
Yeah. I just didn't know if you had like people that always, you know, maybe bother you in the area that you fish or something like that.
No, you only really got to deal with the bass guys casting over your rods.
Gotcha. Well, I was wondering, what's your biggest what's your pet peeves about
Pet peeve?
your pet peeves about carp, about fishing period? I mean, is that like anglers mess with you, or
I'd probably say when people are like right on top of you casting.
yeah.
Now, do you get a lot of people that come up to you and they're wondering like, hey, like, what are you fishing for? Like, I've never seen this type of setup before.
Yeah, not so much like right in my part of town, but at Lake Havasu, I'll fish down by the bridge, the London Bridge,
Okay.
the original London Bridge from London, and you'll have like 20 people watching you because it's a huge tourist attraction.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually have gotten a lot of people like pretty hooked into carp fishing that I still talk to today.
That never
They
carp
just
fished
came
before.
up to me, and you know.
Huh. What do you think about that?
Now, the lakes and stuff that you go to in the park, like, how did they become populated with carp? Do you know?
I'm not sure, like entirely how they got there, but the one with the koi is about a 60-year-old pond,
Nice.
hard pond, and those fish are so dark. They're amazing, man.
Now, so how deep? So how deep is that pond? Because that could be.
So I
worse.
haven't took
worse.
a depth finder around the whole part of the pond yet.
Right.
So far, it's 6 foot all around the thing. So,
That's probably why they're so dark.
yeah,
Because
and
they're
it's really
always in
blue and clear.
yeah, they're always in shallow water, you know, or shallower water, which would cause them to get dark from the sun.
Is your guys' water clear or dark?
It's clear in most of them,
Yeah.
I'd say. So pond with the koi is like a dyed blue almost.
So on pop-ups, when you fish, what's the color codes that you like to use?
Yellow
Yellow,
and pink.
pink. Pink's really hot.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think, and this is your opinion, deeper waters you go to, the darker colors you need?
I think personally shallower.
Shallower?
Yeah. Because the river's super shallow. It's a
Okay.
super shallow river.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
they're all super dark there.
Okay. No, what I was saying is,
He's talking about like your pickup,
Yeah.
or your bead, or your.
or your artificial corn or the boilie that you use, do you think you could catch more fish on darker colors?
Oh. That I'm not too sure. I don't know too much
Okay.
about that.
That's just what I hear. I have seen it done.
Yeah, from what we've heard, like and this
Green.
is
Green,
black.
black.
Black is really. They say black is one of the main colors that they. This is what we've asked.
It's very different in each state, baby. I don't know.
We've asked over 40 people this same question. You know what I mean? Because we've had 50-something podcasts
Right.
by now. You know, and we try to ask this question over
Well,
time.
it's 53 now.
Yeah.
54.
So you know, we always ask, and we always hear black a lot.
Yeah.
You know.
So there you go.
As I said, the deeper it is, you know, in deep water, that's what they see the most.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess there's no proven fact on
No.
it, you know, but that's just, I guess that's
And that maybe because
everybody's opinion, you
Yeah.
know.
and I just like to ask these questions too. In your opinion, do you think that carp sees color?
Definitely, I'd say so. Definitely.
Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah.
Because I've had a pink pop up on
Yeah.
and a yellow pop up,
Okay.
and I was the same fish actually.
Right.
It was a recapture. I caught him on a pink pop up, right? And
Okay.
then the second time I caught him,
Yeah.
It was super shallow.
Yeah.
So I could see my rigs. He saw that pink and just it went away.
Yeah.
And he went to the yellow one, and I caught him again.
Do you ever have any kind of kids around your age that goes out and wants to fish with you, carp fish with you, or is it just bass angling?
We got a few younger people here, but not a lot.
Gotcha.
Carp fish.
Yeah.
What about your friends?
All my friends are bass fishermen, so when I hang out with them, I'll go bass fishing.
Yeah. But they don't ever try to come hang out with you and like, hey, let's.
And so why are you fishing for carp, man? What's your deal?
Well, a couple of my bass guys and I will go out and target them on flies and stuff.
Gotcha. See, that's awesome. I've never caught a carp on a fly rod yet.
It's frustrating.
I bet.
If there was a medallion for that, we done caught 10.
We should make a medallion for that one.
What? For a fly?
Yeah, on the fly. Fishing on the fly. Carp fishing on the fly. That'd be kind of cool.
What's your favorite swim that you like to fish at, back home?
Havasu. Lake Havasu.
Okay.
Was that, now how far is that from where you live?
That one's 3 hours.
So you only get to
You
go
have
there
nothing
every now
around
and
you,
then?
do you?
I don't get to fish there often.
Okay.
But when you do
Right.
fish, like when you do get to go there, why do you like it so much?
The action.
The action.
Last time I was there, I caught 20 fish total in the day. I was there 5 hours.
Okay.
Nice.
I had a triple up.
Have you
That was crazy.
have you ever used that marker float
Yeah, I use marker floats and stuff.
and what to check your depth and all that kind of
Or just to make sure you're casting the same spot every time?
log up
I use it for depth mainly.
depth? Gotcha. And do you I feel like do you mark your rod on how many feet you're taking your well you're fishing in a small lake, so I guess you really don't need to do that. Mark your line to get to that exact same point each time.
No, that's what I use the bait boat for mainly.
Gosh, there you go. I mean, yeah, it's a dumb question, you get a dumb answer. I mean,
No, you got a smart answer.
yeah, I got a smart answer, but I'm just saying, I feel like I was just a dumb question.
How long you had your bait boat?
Since the start of this year.
Nice.
Nice. So you use
Carp
it?
Anglers.
I think I'm gonna have to get a bait boat. We don't got a bait boat yet.
Yeah. We would need more than.
Kenny Mack,
He's got a couple bait boats.
he's got a bait boat. Me and Dwan had the pleasure one time to go down there.
He ordered his when he
Yeah.
seen that when he seen Black Betty.
Well, I mean,
Seen what it done. He ordered one before we even got back off the trip.
Kenny Mack, one time, me and Dwan had the pleasure to get on his houseboat, kind of help out on his houseboat at one time. And we watched him used a drone.
Oh.
And where it actually took his line out there and the drone dropped his
lead and everything.
lead and everything in one spot each time, right on that special spot, each time just
Whatever makes it easy.
yeah, it was,
You know what I mean?
that's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun watching
That's crazy.
it. Yeah, so I mean, and we see a little drone.
Do you use your bait boat every time you go fishing?
No, not every time.
Yeah,
Because you really.
When I'm after a certain fish,
Yeah.
I'll try and use it a lot to get it right on that spot.
Yeah.
But other than that, mainly I just spot out bait and stuff.
How big are the other two koi that are in your pond that you haven't caught yet?
I'd say probably the bigger one that I haven't caught is probably 15.
15.
And then there's a smaller one that is probably 8, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. Pretty big.
The one I really want is that bigger one. It looks like the one that you guys used as the picture.
Yeah, the black and like the real bright red orange.
Yep.
Okay, gotcha. Huh.
What mainly got you hooked on carp fishing?
Probably Luke from the Outdoor Boys, the catfish.
Oh yeah, he's fun to watch.
Yeah.
But
he's hard to get a hold of though.
He's hard to get a hold of.
Didn't we?
Kenny Mac talks to him all.
Yeah.
Kenny Mac used
We
to
was
talk
trying to
him.
have him on our show.
But Luke, he don't do much carp fishing anymore. That's what got him started, is the whole carp fishing catfish. But now it's his whole main thing now it's just outdoor boys, nothing but outdoor boys.
Yeah.
And
I watch them all the time.
yeah, but you don't see his kids on there no more, hardly, going out there with him. I don't know if it's something that's changed or what, but I don't know. It's yeah.
Do you use oats a lot?
Do I use what?
Oats?
Oats.
Not really.
Okay. Just panko a lot.
Yeah. Panko and corn is my go-to.
Yeah. And
You flavor your panko?
pineapple.
Oh, that we said?
Yeah. Right? Pineapple.
Yeah, pineapple.
Yeah. You don't ever use strawberry?
I used to use strawberry, but I've always
Pineapple was better.
I like the yellow of it. It's more natural, I feel like,
Yeah.
when they see it down there.
Yeah. Okay. That you're probably right. That's probably a good choice. How about rice bait? Forever rice.
I've seen that. I've never tried it though.
Yeah. Okay. That's a lot of people, a lot of anglers, they like to use rice sometimes because it's kind of like small maggots. For
Yeah.
So I tell you, I haven't tried it yet, but I think I wouldn't mind trying live maggots.
I haven't tried that, but I have used the rubber maggot toppers.
Yeah.
I like using those at the river a lot.
Yeah. I mean, I actually watched them that where anglers take maggots and starts putting on your needle, your hair rig. The hair rig, but put it onto the needle and all that stuff and feed it through. Baiting needle. Sorry, wow, couldn't get that out. Onto the baiting needle, and then put it onto your hair rig, and some anglers even tries to dye maggots.
Yeah, they do like people.
They do that in the UK, I see.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
And they like that stuff a lot. So.
I mean, it's crazy how big them fish get over there, man.
Well, Ricky Massey, my teammate, his uncle probably had the one of the biggest carp there at Del Hollow, and I believe that carp was probably about 43 pounds that he caught at Del Hollow, and basically all he used was a boilie and a night crawler on it, and that's what caught that.
Natural, that night crawler.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you use night crawlers or anything?
I haven't tried it, but I do want to try it soon.
I wouldn't mind trying putting onto a hair rig. Put a night crawler on a hair rig.
It works.
Yeah.
That might be something just to try out. You know what I mean?
A lot of people accidentally catch carp here on the night crawlers and stuff.
Yeah. But use a size hook. But you like to use a number 6 hook, size 6. Yeah, that's about what I use. You ever use what smaller, like an 8 ever?
No, I'll use a 4 though sometimes for like the snowman rigs and stuff.
Gotcha. All right. Okay. I can dig it.
Eli said put a piece of fish in a box and you'll have some maggots.
Yep. There you go. Man, I tell you, oh my gosh, that's probably the worst smell ever is a dead fish.
Oh yeah.
I remember one time I was cleaning up around one of my lakes, and we had somebody treating our lakes at one time at one of our little smaller ponds, and I guess they used too much chemicals where it actually killed a lot of fish. and we didn't notice it until like over a week, and they were all inside of the bank. There was even some carp there that died in the whole mess. And then, man, I tell you, but cleaning the mess up was like, I was laughing so hard because my stomach got so tight from the smell, where I was laughing and trying to throw up at the same time, because I was almost to the verge where I was getting ready to throw up, but I was laughing, like trying to hold it in. Does that make sense? But yeah, that was pretty nasty stuff. That was a long time ago.
Do you make your own hair rigs and everything?
Yep.
Who taught you
Make all
how
of my rigs my own.
Who taught you how to make a hair rig?
I was a fish with Carl.
Okay. They that's another YouTuber I like a lot too.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite. That's probably my favorite one I watch. Fish with Carl.
Oh, we're good. So, but fishing with Carl. You know, I do kind of miss the brothers being together.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they were always fun to watch, both of them get together. But what made him want to go do his own thing was kind of like crazy on my part. You know, I didn't quite understand it. But
Maybe they both just had two different views and both wanted to do two different things.
You ever watch him?
Mm-mm.
Okay, Carl. What was his brother's name? You remember?
Alex.
Alex, yes. Carl and Alex. They had, matter of fact, they had a couple of YouTube videos. They came up here to the United States. They're from England. They came here to the United States a couple times. Fishing. Matter of fact, fishing with the Pass brothers up in Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
They came into our chill meet before.
Back when it was the West Side one.
Yeah. No, actually, even the old building, the other old building.
In the back?
Yeah, they are part of the whole Carp King trilogy baits.
Mm-hmm.
They're part of the trilogy.
Those are the tigers I use, the trilogy tigers.
Yeah, it's good stuff too. They're good.
Yeah.
And they fish, and of course, you know. But I always liked watching Carl and Alex together when they fish all the time. They were always funny, but it's kind of. I feel like Carl's kind of lost without his brother a little bit, but
yeah,
I like seeing them both hook up. But his brother Alex is mainly into herbs now, planting herbs or doing the whole wild thing. You know, he's got a big section on it. Lots of views on his YouTube channel. So foraging, I guess that's what you want to call it, foraging.
Have you ever fished in any tournaments at all?
Nope. I used to do bass tournaments.
Oh, did you?
No carp. Yeah, no carp tournaments. So.
Yeah. So what was your? Okay, well, you know, let's get off the subject of carp fishing for a second. What's your biggest bass fishing? Your bass fish?
Biggest bass is 7 pounds.
7 pounds. That's a good one. Largemouth, of course.
Largemouth, yeah.
I remember when I used to be into bass fishing a lot. I mean, oh my God! I always thought it'd be kind of cool. Somehow they had the peacock bass, where she came from the Amazon River, and cool. Oh my God, those things, bucket mouths, and those things, and they brought that species and they introduced it into the Florida waters, and so that's the only time, you know, and because they got to live in an environment, I think at least the temperature of water has got to be at least 65 degrees for those peacock bass to live in the water. But watching those things, and 9 times out of 10, they always took a popper and just skim it on top of that water, and those those peacock bass were just tearing those things up.
Those things are crazy.
Man.
Are you on any type of teams or anything, Jace?
Yeah.
For bass?
Just in general. Carp fishing, anything like that?
For the carp angler team, obviously, yeah.
Yeah. Are you guys
That's
ever?
about it, though.
Are you guys ever going to get together and fish together?
No, I want to go out to New York and fish with those guys pretty
Nice.
soon.
Tommy's
Hopefully.
been up there a couple times fishing up there.
Go in the spring.
Spring. There you go.
If you
Well-
have a choice, go in the spring.
You don't fish at night.
But I mean,
You don't fish at night.
if he's gonna go,
He don't fish at night. He
well,
doesn't.
then he better drink some milk.
He doesn't fish at night.
Nah, seriously though, if you
Oh,
do,
but it won't be hot up there.
if you do have a chance, you know what I'm saying, and you're gonna go to New York, I haven't fished the fall tournament, but just from following it for some years now, you definitely want to fish it in the spring. I mean, just because the fish are on their way up that river, and if you're in the area where the fish are at that point in time, you're gonna have a time of your life.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You'll catch more 20-pound fish than you probably ever caught since you've been carp fishing.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome if I can get out there.
Yeah, it definitely will, man. Especially and it's a good tournament too, but it's you're young, so it might be a little bit better on you. You know what I mean? Because adrenaline and all that. But fishing 101 hours, or even better than that, it's a big tournament to fish. You got the knowledge already.
Yeah.
There's a young angler that he's really talented, Zach Peterson.
Okay.
He's from Massachusetts, I believe.
Yeah.
He's definitely one to look out for coming up. I think he's doing the St. Lawrence Junior Tournament.
Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, I know Zach Peterson.
Did you say earlier that you get all your gear and all your bait from carpangler.com?
Yeah, all my gear and bait from Carp Angler.
Yeah.
Except for my rods and reels, I did not get from there. I was fishing with a French guy from California, and I bought all those reels and rods from him.
Yeah.
Huh. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is.
What's something in the future that you would like to see carp fishing go to?
Probably just get more recognition for carp,
Instead of being a trash fish,
Yeah.
because it is
That's
good
at
for
a
the.
bunch when I'm fishing out there. They're like, "Why are you fishing for carp?" And that's one of the main things you hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the fights.
Yep.
It's for the fights. That's what I always try to capture the big one.
That's where everybody's always after the big one.
But yeah, man. Wow. I'm like
You're very young
yeah, very
and talented
definitely.
angler already.
Yeah. So
Thank you.
you definitely got your head on straight. You're getting ready to be a welder. You are welding right now for a good career. You gave up you're going to live a little bit longer. You're not going to ride bulls anymore.
Yeah.
So that's a good
Mom's
thing.
probably happy
Yeah.
about that.
And then, wow, and, I mean, it sounds like you know about carp fishing a lot. So and you're on carpanglers.com group.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a pretty cool and all that
And
stuff.
for them
man.
to recognize you, and talk highly about it, like I said, me and what do you think about your teammate? Matter of fact, off carpanglers.com, breaking that record up there.
Oh man, that thing was crazy.
His name
The
Brian,
build
right?
on that thing was just crazy
Yeah.
looking.
Man. Wow.
Yeah, that was what was like 45 and some change.
No. Was it?
46, I believe.
Yeah.
46.
Yeah, that was
I thought it
like.
was 45 and some change. It was 46 and some change.
Yeah.
But that thing was built like a European carp.
Yeah, it was. But just imagine though, there's some in there bigger than that.
Yeah.
If he caught that, there's got to be some in there that's bigger.
I have to say, I think more of the years that goes by, because I've been fishing for carp fishing for a long time, and I've seen it fish. Back in the day, in my time, everybody thought 20s was, it was hard to come by, and it's like, I feel like each decade that goes by a little bit, or even every 5 years, the fish are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. As there's more records of huge fish, it's coming along, and it's like, you know, and it kind of makes you wonder what other kind of big size, how big do these fish get? You know, or you know,
that's what's so interesting. Well,
I mean, there could be like a 71-pound common inside one of our waters somewhere, and we just don't know about it yet.
I know, it just makes me wonder, like, how old that 71-pound buff was that Austin caught. You know what I mean?
See, that's
how long. You know, and that's like here's, we still have the thing right here from the Texas.
Science?
Yep, the Texas science guys. So
they're
Texas Park and Wildlife.
And they're all recording about buffs, you know, the size of buff fish.
Yeah, they want to know too, like, how long did it take for a fish like that to get that big?
And they're like,
we got that out in at Apache Lake. There's a group of guys. It's called the Buffalo Gill Project.
Okay.
And a while back, they did a study on the bones inside their like ears or something.
Exactly.
That's what Austin. That's actually what they said to us, is that's the best way to find out exactly how old they are. But that you know, there comes a sacrifice to that, because obviously they'll have to, you know, kill them.
Yeah.
To figure, you know, and it's going to take, you know, they're going to have to take a 50, 60-pound fish, you know what I'm saying, and kill it just to find out, you know. But by doing that to 1 or 2 fish, though, that's going to give them a lot of knowledge.
Yeah.
You know, I think they recorded fish up to like, it was either 100, 120 or 100 years old.
Where, out of there?
Out of Apache Lake in Arizona, yeah.
See, I gotta agree with Eli right now. He says we need more shops in the U.S.
Yeah, definitely. That's something I'd like to see in the future.
That's where Raphael came into play, though. You know, Raphael's he's came in like a wrecking ball.
Now, I mean, you know, tell you the truth, we are actually getting some carp products inside Bass Pro Shop. But you know, Bass Pro Shop too, they're pretty much behind the whole bowling competition too.
Yeah, well, that's another reason too, is because
I mean, I think they're actually waking up a little bit, because
there's so many people out there that does bow fish.
Yeah,
that's a you know, that's $1 million industry already.
Yeah, but they're actually seeing now that carp angling is you can put all kinds of money in carp angling, because especially the Europeans, that's like thousands of dollars of European stuff, and that stuff kind of basically adds up to a good sized bass boat. You know what I mean? All that money. I mean, they're just putting just as much as money into their gear.
Oh, they definitely are.
Our bait, we're at boilies, flavors, and all that kind of stuff.
They're leaving fish on the bank and everything.
Oh yeah. But
we ain't trying to hear none of that.
But you know, I do see a lot of negativity about bow angling all the time, and sometimes
it ain't gonna stop.
Well, you know, sometimes it surprises me how even bow angling is still around, just because
they're leaving all the dead fish and everything.
Yeah, dead fish, and it's like, I think, you know, try, you know, use a rod and reel. If you want a real challenge, use a rod and reel instead of shooting a fish like, you know, 4 feet from you.
The people I think the people that shoot carp and stuff like that, I don't think they have the patience.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, they don't. I think they just basically want to just kill something, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
You know, and I always said this in the past. You heard me say this. I don't mind bow angling too much, just if you're going to eat it, but not just throw the food. You know, I mean, not just let the fish die on side of the bank. If you're going to feed your family or friends, that's fine. But you know, it's plus the limit too. And if you see a big fish, you know, pass it by. Go,
but they won't though. That's what they really want to shoot the big fish.
I know. And, you know, if they want a better challenge, shoot a small fish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know. But
we had a 50-pound buffalo, I think, shot a couple months ago, which it's hard to come by big buffalo here. They don't get big like out in Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Well, at least out in Texas, they're trying to make a stand, so that people can't, harm them or anything like that.
Right.
They're trying to protect them.
That's what we're trying to do out here in Apache Lake too.
Yeah, that's good. Hopefully, with them having the research and already, it sounds like you said they've already did the little ear bone thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So hopefully,
Yeah.
with that type of research that they've gotten from it, they'll be able to change it.
Oh man, I'm ready to think about calling quits here, man.
Yeah.
That's, wow. Jace.
Yeah, Jace.
Jace. That's I'm not saying it's you don't really hear that name too much. Jace.
Yeah.
Kitty Max said.
Jace.
He said, so he's prepared when you come in September. He said, what kind of Lunchables do you eat and what kind of milk do you drink? He didn't
That's
say
funny.
the milk. He said the Lunchable. I just threw the milk in there.
Oh man.
Nah, but if you're going down there with Kenny, man,
you're in good hands, brother.
Oh yeah.
You're definitely going to have a good time, man.
Yeah, you'll love it. I mean,
It's gonna be a blast for sure.
Nah, it
just
definitely
being on
will.
the houseboat itself and all that stuff, and the peace, the quiet, all that kind of stuff, and I don't know, but yeah, man, brother, man, I appreciate you, Jace.
Man, I appreciate you guys for having me on the show.
No, it was our pleasure.
We appreciate you, man, because it's gonna show other young anglers out there that that
you definitely got your head on there,
and that they can do it too.
Yeah,
And that's how we look at it. It's all about I'll say it again: reach one, teach one.
Yeah, exactly.
If we reach one, he's gonna teach one.
You don't mind, maybe like in the future you could come back to our show again.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Definitely. Anytime.
And I wouldn't mind one day sharing the bank with you. See what see if you outfish me.
Be a long drive.
Yeah, it will be a long drive.
Did you hear him? He said to see if you can outfish me.
Of course he can.
Bro, listen, all you gotta do is catch a fish and make sure there's somebody else.
Freak?
Make sure there's nobody around ain't catching fish, because James will try to pay him off. And hey, let me take a picture of that.
Can I get a picture of that?
Nah, but it will be good to share a bank with you sometime.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Definitely.
I mean, obviously, as we're far and in between, so
Yeah.
we'll definitely have to figure something out one of these times. But we appreciate you,
Yeah.
Jace. Before we let you go, man, is there anybody you want to, I know obviously, you probably want to shout out Raphael, but, you want to give a shout out to anybody before we get off here?
Shout out to Kenny Mac.
Kenny Mac, the man.
He's done a lot
Yeah.
past couple of months for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Kenny's a great guy, man. He
Awesome.
definitely wants to see, if he sees something in you,
Yeah.
you're
Well,
doing something right.
Both legendary carp anglers, Kenny Mac and,
And Raphael.
Raphael,
Yeah.
they both seen something in him. I just having you on a show and talking to you is man, this kid's on his ball. He's on it.
Yeah,
He knows what he's talking about. So
All tying his own rigs, everything.
tying his own rigs, he knows how far to chum. He knows what to he talks about this. He used PVA bags. He's other stuff,
Bait
boilies,
boat, everything.
snowman rigs.
Yeah.
He knows how short, how long he likes it. It's like he's on it. So he likes the 9-footers. 9.6.
Yep.
There you go. That's all you need now in those waters he's at. So
Well, Jace, we appreciate
appreciate
you,
you,
young man.
Jace.
You keep
Appreciate
doing.
you guys too, man.
No problem. You keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Keep your grades up.
Yeah.
Keep
keep it up.
Will do.
Keep practicing carp care, man.
Definitely want to check with him of course I want to check with him earlier, but I like to talk to him again.
Yeah.
In 10 years.
Yeah. Before 10 years.
Yeah, before, talk. So, it's been 10 years ago.
Jace, we appreciate you, brother, and hopefully we'll talk to you again soon, man. Maybe we'll get you on here after you in September when you when you go to Dale Hollow and see how you liked it. Cause
definitely.
We've both been there.
It's gonna be a fun trip.
Yeah.
Nah, it definitely is.
All right.
Well, thanks, Jace. We
Thank you,
appreciate
Jace.
it.
Appreciate
All
you.
right. Thank you guys. See ya.
Bye.
Wow.
That's a good young man right there.
Good head
That's
out
a
there.
perfect example of, getting your kids out of the streets or, off the Xboxes and stuff like that,
Special if Kenny Mack and Raphael seen something in them, way from the get-go.
I mean, that's the next generation in carp fishing right there.
Heck yeah. And, I feel like he's going to be a good teacher to other younger anglers, too.
Yeah,
So.
especially if he's been able to do his own little videos to, put out and stuff. So.
Instagram. I guess Instagram. What social media is it?
And, I mean, really...
Is it TikTok?
It's TikTok and Instagram is like...
Joe Biden's getting ready to ban.
Nobody's going to...
Joe Biden's getting ready to ban TikTok.
Everybody just...
We're not going to have it.
No, I think they had to sell it or something like that.
Gotcha.
But yeah, ain't nobody really going viral off of Facebook no more. It's all TikTok and...
Bring MySpace back.
And what? James wants his old account back. If they could see me now with my medallion.
Yeah. I wonder if we can get on that. Yeah. Is it even out there anymore?
Probably so. But,
Yeah.
it's coming that time. We appreciate everybody.
Appreciate you guys. Wow.
Big Money Beepers, carpangler.com,
Yeah.
Carp Commando.
Yeah.
James Sanders with Bottom Feeder Baits. We got that sign down there. We just ain't got it up yet.
It's right here. Right here.
Don't forget the Kansas City Harvest Moon Classic.
Oh, yeah.
They got a couple more spots open on the team, 4 or 5, I guess. $500 entry fee. October 3rd through the 6th.
Yep.
First place pays out $3,000. Second place $15,000. Third place $1,000. Big fish pot $1,000. There will be other drawings and prizes.
Also, in the future, White River Invitationals here in Indianapolis, Indiana.
Yep.
Off White River. That's going to be a good one. I like to get the all 70 pegs all booked up. 1-day event.
That'd be,
Yeah.
man. That'd be
money.
That'd be a good tournament.
Yeah. 70 anglers battling out. Man. But
I think if they would get rid of the dams,
yeah.
I think it'd be a lot different. Because
Yeah.
we're only these fish can't travel as they please. They're just whatever's trapped in there. That's what we have a chance of catching.
But yep, the White River Invitationals. Look here in the future. Again, we give shout out to all of our sponsors.
Yep. Shout out to all the bait stores.
Yeah,
bait shops.
Always do great.
Adams Outdoors. Any Bait and Tackle, Naptown Bait and Tackle, the Barber Shop.
I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome, man. Thanks for watching our show all the time. You don't throw your paper up anymore.
Yeah, I got right here. I got about 4.
Talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thanks.